Mark Stone YouTube weekly episode. In the big car. Amazing. I'm at Midland. Let's start this weekly episode. Hey guys, that's it, yeah. Like you just seen the intro just then. Starting the Mark Stone YouTube weekly episode. Literally everything's been alright this week. Except the weather been bad. Been raining and a bit of snow. But it hasn't stopped me from going out. Yes, I went with family to Midland in Butterley, just outside of Ripley, and just outside a place called Alfreton or Alfreton, as some people would say, in Derbyshire, England, United Kingdom. So it's just a bit side chat to Midland Railway, get that bit of support so you can follow him on all sorts of social medias. Yeah. I put a link to one of my playlists to my trains with Mark Stone. Time you watch hot videos, you'll see, unless you go to videos and you see the last video I posted, where they had 7063 and 6440, two steam locomotives, and then a little pink train called Darcy. I can't remember the number for that little diesel. But technically that's two railways in one, because the little pink purple Darcy train, diesel train, that's like Golden Valley Little Railway, GVLR. You put in crack lashes on the system, you might find it that way. So yeah, I went there for a day out. Got those Kev, the train driver, still calling me Mark Stone Scrap Metal. I don't go as that name anymore, but it puts a little smile. But I'm not gonna argue over names and that. So yeah. So a good day out. Try to think when I'm walking, because it's all like muddy paths where I am at the moment. And yeah, I went for a day out. I was going to go back the following Sunday after, but I thought I didn't, so. And I spent most of it Saturday evening and Sunday just uploading the videos. And I was up at 1 o'clock in the morning and uploaded it onto YouTube. And then I spent most of Sunday uploading it onto TikTok account. So Mark Stone, Mark Stone's Life, LIFE. Because I changed Mark Stone Entertainment in Life YT. So I just changed it to Mark Stone's Life, and I don't think some people realise I changed it. So yeah. And yeah. So big shout out to Midland Railway. They got all sorts of social media pages, so you can go and have a look and pay a visit. A friend of mine, actually I just made a new friend. So he just came all the way from Russia. He speaks really good English, but you can tell there's an accent to it. He just came all the way from Russia. It's because you see my video from weeks ago. And he said he came to have a look, and he said he paid an hotel the following night before, and said he couldn't get the second night, Saturday night at the hotel, come back Sunday at Midland Railway, go back to the hotel Sunday night, and then go back to Russia on that Monday, unless he goes the following Friday, but not air note for him, so. But he said he's had a lovely 2 days. He spent a small amount of time with me. him actually, I took the... But yeah, it was lovely talking to him, and said he knows me through YouTube. And he's actually even mentioned when I had a YouTube channel where it used to call Mark Stone Scrap Metal. But then I changed it to Mark Stone Limited. But then I created another one called Mark Stone Entertainment Life. No, it isn't. Yeah, it is. So it's like, nah, it's just, yeah. And yeah, because I still get the good driver calling me that, and it's like, that's the name I usually go with people to call me Mark Stone Scrap Metal, but now it's just Mark Stone. It's I like to be called, but I'm not doing it just for an argument. Just say no, my name's just Mark, and this. But I'm not doing it because of arguments, and I came here for a really good day. I try to avoid arguments and stuff with people. So, but yeah, this video will be posted 3 times on trains with Mark Stone Limited, and Mark Stone Entertainment. Why? Because I also do it now. I used to start it off with my Mark Stone Limited. Then I started to do it on my Mark Stone Limited and Entertaining. But now if I go somewhere like trams, it gets uploaded onto trams with Mark Stone. But if I go anywhere with trains, it gets uploaded on trains. And if it's neither of them, it'll be Mark Stone Limited or Mark Stone Entertainment on YouTube. So yeah. But yeah, throughout the week I shot a couple of parcels off from Vinted. And yeah. I'll show you some clips of Midland Railway at Midland Railway. So hopefully you guys will enjoy these videos. since you enjoyed those videos, since after that I sent a couple of parcels off of what I've been selling on Vinted. A few of my friends have been using Vinted, and they really enjoy using it. Some of them they waited for a while for someone to buy it. Some of the parcels taking a while, taking longer than I expected. And then 30 days later, or 40 days later, not airing out, then all of a sudden you got money for your item that you sold, but someone what bought your item not received it yet. So you're trying your best to find out where it's gone, and then you have to try and find phone numbers, and you say, where's my item? It's like I couldn't get missing, and yeah, so you're trying your best. Yeah. If you want to do it, if you do sell your stuff on Vinted, take photos of your parcels before you do out with it, if you're getting labels for it, because then if you do ring in, since you can search up the person what bought its address, because someone in where when you went to track it, you got to put their postcode, not your postcode. And I realised that I put mine, it's like I'm not expecting one. So you're not spent it once. I said, oh yeah, and I said contact the buyers, but sometimes I'm not bothered, to be honest. But yeah, that's really me with Vinted. Then later on in the week, I went again. I went last week, and I thought, well, I'll go again this week. That's the time you see this video. It was early last week and week before. To a place called Newstead Abbey in Derbyshire, or is it Nottinghamshire? Don't know now, but it's in UK, England, UK. I'll show you a couple of those videos shortly. So yeah, that was a great day out. It rained a couple of times, and a couple of weeks ago when I went, I didn't have a proper look round. I just did partly because I wanted to get out of ass. But then I decided to go to Newstead Abbey. I will put a link of Newstead Abbey in the link below. You might see some videos up twice, but then you might see, when you look at one day, you might say, oh yeah, that day. Then you get, or then time you look at some other videos, you might see it like 5 to 6 days later, and you might get confused. I said, Marky, you saw you're not talking about whole one day. No, I went 2 separate days. It's just but yeah, certain videos didn't fully uploaded because I put it on my laptop, and I realised I set my laptop down, I uploaded them, and I just decided to just upload the videos and just do it again, and I thought, oh, I'm not messing about going through it. So, and as some people say, it's extra content for extra more viewers. So I'll put them a link on the playlist, and that'll be on my Markstone Entertainment with Newstead Abbey. And yeah, so it was a brilliant day out. Let me show you now.
Bit what I'm starting for. Yeah, a bit of stuff to go for.
Whilst he is away, his mother Catherine falls in. We intend
So yeah, as you've seen those videos, not all on them, you just seen, and yeah, we're alright to be honest. And then, so yeah, we're alright. Went to the pub on the following Wednesday, and literally, I went with a friend of mine. I just made one text to a friend. She come out and spent time with her for the rest of the night. Well, she told about half one in the morning. So about the bit of fog here. See, I can drop in the fog again. Oh, I found it again. There you go, plain drop. And yeah, I went to the pub and I thought decided to go out, and it's gone quiet on a Wednesday. It used to be right packed. But I think that's a bit last day. Nah, I'm going to try to do it throughout March, not to go to a pub, have a drink. There might be the odd one in March, because I got a friend I just met late last year, I think about 6-7 months ago. And actually I do know I might discuss that in the next weekly episode. No, as I said, nah, get out of the way. I went to a friend's wedding party, and I will discuss this again next week's episode. But you won't believe it, there's a lot of my friends I've done a lot of favours for them. Me and my family have done for a lot of our friends, my family's friends. Yeah, and do you know, in my 27 years, I've been to wedding parties, and someone I've seen them before their wedding, and someone I've seen them after their wedding. But guess what? I've never been to a wedding in my life. I never got invited to one. And I'm still disgusted going, why the fuck am I? Sorry for swearing. You can tell I'm a bit annoyed with it, a bit wind up, and I'm always in the mood with it. Where I've done a lot of favours from people, even I had part-time jobs in the past. The bosses got married, or what? The bosses' daughters or sons have been married, or their cousins have been married. Yeah. And then I not got the invites. I said, look at what I've done for them, you know, I've done for you, and yeah, I didn't get invited to it. And it's like, but the one person said, the one reason why I didn't invite you, Mark, because you're ex-partner. Why couldn't you just ring me or text me? Because the time you got married, sorry for spitting, and because this is who I am, you've got to get used to me, guys. And no, I know it's not professional, but yeah. And I said, mate, do you know I've been on my own for a year? I said, have you? Yeah. I said, have you looked just like this? No. I truly apologise, Mark, but I'll let you come to the wedding party then. I said, yeah. I know when I came, his missus saying, I said, I bet you're better about being in a relationship. And he went, how do you know Mark's not been in relationships? Because I got him on social media, and he's been on his own, and he's always feeling down on his own, like he's been single. Yeah. But it's like me, I had some terrible relationships, so but it's one of them, it's time to move on. And yeah. Sometimes you get good relationships, sometimes you get your toxic relationship, and some of them you don't work out. So, but I said before, just before COVID, 2020, I used to have good relationships. And then it got to 1 year, that's it. Most of my relationships have been toxic. So, and I've been free, and I've been back to my house. I am now today. So yeah. Right, this is the end of Mark's YouTube weekly episode. Like, comment and subscribe. Share. Turn on your notifications when you subscribe and you see my latest videos. There's a lot of videos I put out with day out at Midland Railway and Newstead Abbey. With the scrap metal on my Markstone Limited, yeah, it's been slow because there's too many scrappers doing it. But time I'd get one more load of scrapping, that might be the end of Markstone scrap metal. For official ended. The name, that's gone anyway, that went years ago. Nobody don't call me Markstone scrap metal anymore. But with the scrap metal collecting I do now, street scrapping and that, scrap metal collecting, that'll be the end on it. So yeah. Hopefully see you on the next weekly episode. And hopefully I can stop drinking until I get to this next month. One of my friends, well, I went to a wedding party. I just met a new friend there. It'll be my friend's birthday, so hopefully I'll be there. And yeah, this is the end of the video. Like, comment and subscribe to Markstone YouTube weekly episode, which comes with Markstone Limited, Markstone Entertainment Life. If you do have TikTok, search me up, Markstone Life, Markstone. And yeah, cheers, thank you very much guys, and I'll see you on the next one. One person wants me to say this. Whoo! No, so I lost some friends, and I can remember me doing that with some friends. Too bad it's the same, I lost them as a friend. See you on the next one. Bye for now. This is Markstone YouTube weekly episode.